Today we are in Ostend at Huginns Awakening Fest. With me are Ayrton and Luc, two band members of the Antwerp thrash metal band Axident. Thank you so much, guys, for this interview. First of all, could you please introduce the band? How long does the band exist? Which kind of metal do you play? Who are the band members? What are your functions in the band?
Right.
It's good.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we started. I think it was in the end of 2019. We first came together, and then in 2020 we really started rehearsing. But the COVID pandemic happened.
Yeah.
And, there was not a lot of opportunities to really work.
Yeah, get together
and work on
Of
stuff.
course.
And then so it took a little while, and then it took till 2022.
Yeah,
2022 when we first hit the stage.
Okay.
We also had some difficulties for finding a singer, because I'm the singer now, but I didn't want to sing.
All right.
So I never sung thrash metal in my life, and
Okay.
because
he's normally a country singer.
Oh.
I
It's a small step. It's a small step.
Due to band member pressure,
Yeah.
we always were nagging to him, please be our singer, we can't find a singer, you would be good for it. So, and after
And he did-
a lot of nagging, he became our
Oh.
singer.
and it worked out.
Yeah, it worked
Yeah,
out.
absolutely.
Really
Apparently.
And you feel good with it, it seems. So that's terrific. When was the when you started, which bands are your most influential, or which bands do you most like and has some kind of influence on what you perform?
Obviously, for me it's mainly Sodom. I'm a really Sodom fan, and now the new wave of German thrash metal like Traitor I also really like, and always Assassin, and we're going to see both of them tonight.
Right, that's fantastic too.
For me it's like old school German thrash metal.
Okay, great.
A little bit of American, but he's the American side.
Okay, so what bands?
Well, but I think I can speak for both of us.
Yeah.
Slayer.
Yeah.
Slayer is
Who
I
doesn't?
think the main reason why I a long time ago started listening to thrash metal.
Okay.
I'm also a very big fan of, you love it or you hate them, Metallica. I'm a fan of old school Metallica. And,
Yeah.
Metallica, Slayer, Exodus, of course, and also more from a vocalist perspective, Tom Angel Reaper from Sodom.
Okay.
That's, just the way he sings, it's so unique, and it really triggered me the first time I heard it. And Sodom, the German creator.
Nice.
So many bands, but also
Thank God.
but also the Belgian thrash metal scene. Don't forget them, because like Cyclone, the old school thrashers from Belgium, and also the newer bands like Evil Invaders, more speed metal, but Evil Invaders and Schizophrenia is my favorite Belgian band.
Yeah.
So they did a lot for me, also for me personally, as an influence.
Fantastic, great. Yeah, awesome bands, of course. So that's really nice, and some you will see here at the festival. So that's
I'm
a
looking
big
forward
surplus.
to that.
Yeah, of course,
Really.
of course. Now you're a very new band. So far there is no full-length album, but you released the demo already, and you also have the live.
It's also on the demo.
Yeah, it's one album, let's say, combination of the live show at Club Hell in Dist and also the demo. So,
but there is a album coming with 8 tracks, and this is like a little preview of
all
it.
right.
Those are our new
A little bit of
shirts,
the artwork.
This will be the cover, or
sort of.
okay. Nice. And when will it be released? The album, or did you go in the studio already? Or
We already went to the studio.
Okay.
the rhythm guitars, the drums are all fully recorded. The bass too, but still the vocals and the solos need to be overdone. So these things still need to be done. It took a little longer than we first expected because we're still a bunch of amateurs. It will take a little longer. I'm not going to say an exact date because we don't want to make false promises.
It will be coming.
It will be this year. Let's say it will be in 2024.
Definitely.
That's fantastic. When you look at your social media, you're so many gigs everywhere. You play a lot of shows. It's continuously. It's really crazy. It's fantastic.
Can't believe it ourselves.
Yeah, it's good, but it's building up experience. Of course, also playing in very small venues.
Yeah.
And then suddenly you end up here at Huginns Festival, opening the festival. It must be a great experience. How was it for you to be on such a stage with such technique, materials, etc.?
I was before we hit the stage. I was nervous, man, stressing out.
Yeah.
Also, yesterday evening, I was stressing. I was doing my lyrics in my head, and it was like I had a blackout in my head, and I was freaking out. And was trying the set on my own, like 3 or 4 times in a row, the complete set, playing my guitar. And then we came here, we hit the stage, and poof, stress is gone. Shit, man. And that's such a professional environment here. We're not used to it yet, so it's like the first time. It's really, really cool, and we're so thankful for the organization, for Angelo, for giving us the spot to open the festival, man. So
to open such a festival must be really great. How was it for you? Yeah.
Amazing. I wasn't that stressed out. Normally I can cope really good with stress. I'm more like chill out. We're just going to play like it's like a small venue. But we played and we did well, I think.
Absolutely.
I hope.
The thing is, you don't have to remember the lyrics. That's maybe something
indeed. That's like
maybe a slight difference
my part
with your
is
colleagues.
Bass,
True. Yeah, that's. Now, referring back to the much gigs that you played everywhere, it's thrash metal. It's crazy. It's fun. It's the crowd is sometimes going very wild. So far, what would be the most crazy experience, or most memorable, let's say, or this was really absolutely astonishing?
We had a couple of cool ones.
A week ago, when someone tried to stage dive from the bar. From the bar.
Oh no!
Last week we played in Antwerp Music City, and that was such a great evening, man. There was no stage. That didn't matter because the crowd was fucking wild. And me as a singer, a couple of times because they were moshing in my mic, all the way they took my mic and it fell on the floor. And at a certain point, I needed to jump to one of the other mics to keep singing and put my mic back to my mic, and it had such an old school vibe.
Yeah,
True.
It was really, really cool.
And Hell East also.
Hell East.
Oh yeah, of
a lot
course.
of good memories.
It's a good venue.
2 times now. And last time we played there was with the release of our demo CD. And also very good show. Great crowd. That was also one of the first shows we played that we were not yet used to the moshing for our music, and we were just doing our thing, and all of a sudden I saw a leg and an arm and a head, and I was like, what? And I went, whoa, shit. I like this.
Yeah, but that's also something that is not so very common anymore now. I mean, there's sometimes so many meters between the band, and so the 80s, 90s stage diving and craziness of it's a bit difficult. So it's nice to see that again, maybe in small venues. So that's really great. Now, continuing on this subject, there's so many great festivals everywhere in Belgium and abroad. What's your dream festival that you would say, apart from Huginns? Huginns, of course. But would you say, well, if you really could dream big, anywhere in the world, which one would you say this would be really
There's so many cool
huge?
festivals.
Yeah.
I don't know. What would you do?
Just one.
I went to.
Brutal Assault.
Yeah, Brutal Assault would be nice.
Brutal Assault will be cool.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, of course, the cliches, Wacken,
Yeah,
Grass
yeah.
Pop,
Of course.
but
70,000 tons of metal.
Yeah,
Yeah, 70,000 tons.
That would be a
The
dream
cruise,
come true.
the cruise,
The
with-
cruise,
Just
yeah.
being on that boat.
Yeah.
and meeting so many.
Meeting so
Yeah,
many.
meeting so
Yeah,
many
that's-
people and other bands. And
True,
It's
must
cool.
be.
It's so awesome to play a show at a festival, but for us as a young band, it's so cool to actually meet your heroes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
you know?
Yeah,
And connect with other bands, building up relationships, and that's so awesome on festivals like this.
true.
It's really
And discovering bands that
And
you
discovering
don't know
bands.
and say, oh wow, this
Yeah.
is really great.
especially
So-
at this
and-
festival, because there are so many. This is really a festival for the underground.
Yeah,
Speed metal, thrash
true,
metal,
true.
death metal.
Yeah.
Really cool.
And on the opposite, there are other fans or metalheads who come now today for other bands.
Yeah.
If they were early enough, I hope so, they discovered Axident. So it's also working in both ways. So that's really great. What are the future plans? That's almost the last question. What's for the rest for the year? So we know already working on the new album, the studio album. I assume again lots of gigs.
yeah,
Are there gigs in Belgium only, or are you going international?
Was it June?
In June.
In June we have a show in the Netherlands.
Okay.
With Velosa and also World Decay. We're also playing
Yeah,
here,
World Decay,
this
Yeah,
month.
yeah.
So we're looking forward to that show.
Nice.
But for the rest, I think it's probably Belgium. We also have a cool gig on the planning in Hell East with as a warm-up for Whiplash.
Yeah, I thought you really. Yeah,
we're looking forward to
We're
that.
That's-
really looking forward.
really nice.
We're
Such-
huge fans of Whiplash. So,
Yeah.
and we still have some other cool shows. We're also working on some shows. There are
Maybe abroad.
Okay. Yeah. Who
there
knows?
will also be another show in Antwerp later this year.
Uh-huh.
But we can't say anything more about it yet.
More than enough work, let's say, to do, and
Yeah.
and more than enough fun and craziness.
Yeah.
Let's say it like that.
And working on new songs.
Yeah.
Working on new songs,
Yeah.
having fun, thrashing on, and drinking beer.
That's the spirit. That's the spirit. Okay, thank you so much, guys, for this interview. I wish you all the best with the album, with the gigs, with all that will be on your path in the future, and hope to see you again when the album is released, and then we can have a talk again.
All right.
Thank you so much,
Thanks, dude.
and see you next
Cheers.
time. Thanks, guys.